Peterson alone in the backfield. Now they'll run it on the toss. Bulldozes past him. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The ball carrier there, Adrian Peterson, he turned 31 back in March.
But after his return from knee surgery a few years ago, that incredible return, I don't think we look at his number the same way as we do a lot of running backs.
Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, 66. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd down, Bradford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Bradford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Their dangerous wide receiver. And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And he cuts it left, and now room to move. And he cuts left, and he's got an alley. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 2nd down.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. Spins past another.
Oh, my man.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass.
Okay, work with me here. Make sure I'm clear on this one. Inside their own 10-yard line, and they run a toss play. I know it worked.
Adrian Peterson. He's at the 50. The 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, an even 90 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the...
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Peterson alone in the backfield. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route. and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Surveying the field, finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. He's got time. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rear-view mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, you might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that, and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
17 yards on the pickup. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it. Peterson. It'll be a gain of 4. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. A lot of times, as AP goes, so goes the team. He's done well. The team's done well.
And usually when he does that well, other people do in addition, because now you can open up other things in your offense. But the bottom line is he is option number 1, and that's usually their best option. Just absolutely can brutalize a defense. Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Bradford to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, Peterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. Uses the stiff arm. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st and 10, Bradford. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
They pitch it out to Peterson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Again, Peterson. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. And out now come the Vikings. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change. Get on out for the half. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
But he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from it.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And his guy. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Tackle made by Brian Orakpo. And now they're in the hurry-up.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. 11 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. First down, here's a run with Peterson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Here's Bradford. He's got time in the pocket, and he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt them deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And quickly, they get to the line. They run again with Peterson. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Running for it, here's Peterson. And down he'll go at the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. A toss play. This is Peterson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. 4th down, Bradford. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. That one good for 21 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Bradford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Parrish Cox. And the possession is theirs at their own 40. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Powers over it.
Just fed him his pads, didn't he?
And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time. Peterson alone in the backfield. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's a bootleg with Bradford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to AP out of the backfield. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 3rd down, 15 yards still needed. Third and long for Bradford. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Well, here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now. And now out comes Minnesota. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Peterson alone in the backfield. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denoris Searcy. And he's able to get it back here. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
They toss it left side to Peterson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins.